I'll take Mendoza, just to be a sport.
Played in low by Neil. De Silva gets there, left-footed over the bar.
Maybe De Silva thought it was also going to be Mendoza. Dominant possession, had the better of the opportunities in the first half. So far in this game, it's been OCB with much more attacking play than the Richmond Kickers.
Hugh Roberts on the ball for the Kickers now. Gives it short to Uday Imura. Imura was pressured by Laria then. Now Dijkstra has it. Laria not letting up with this pressure, forcing the Kickers to play. Hugh Roberts at least with a bit of space to move into now. There's a gentle-ish wind here at City Stadium. Plays it down the run for Laria. Laria's gone wide left. Dijkstra is down. Ball came loose. Dijkstra gets on the loose ball.
Sloppy play from the Kickers there. Good work from Dijkstra to be off his line, but not be too aggressive as to take out the player. Does win the ball and then collect the ball cleanly.
There was a collective intake of breath at City Stadium. I think from some of the Kickers players as well as fans.
Yeah, a little bit hesitant in terms of when to step forward and mark, when to stay back and maybe cover for Uday Imura, who at the moment is far forward.
So I've done both. It's very different playing fullback to playing central midfield. Suddenly you've got things coming at you from all angles.
It's also much more difficult because you've got stuff coming at you from all angles, but also much more pressure on you to play that ball quickly. Because if you're turning, you could run into a defender, whereas if you're a left back, you kind of know which way you're going to be going.
Uday Imura collects it in midfield, a man who knows he just managed to get his trading left foot there. That's good defensive work from Yombi.
Absolutely.
When you're up against a faster man, you've got to be the smarter man.
This is true. You've also got to know when exactly to step across, because otherwise it can be a foul.
Gives it to Thompson. Thompson under immediate pressure from Mendoza. Takes the safe option back to Dijkstra. Yombi just told Dijkstra to slow it down. Now Hugh Roberts with the ball. Kickers in no rush to get forward this time. Ramos looks up, crosses, it comes off the head of Aguilar and the more deliberate head of William Yombi. Good first touch. Ramos cuts inside. Ramos still, he's in the area. Left-footed shot is going to go out for a throw-in.
Ramos just showed why he's a very creative game.
So what does that mean, chip passes?
Because I think it's forcing you into trying balls that you wouldn't otherwise attempt to play.
Just put it over the back of the defense and see if we can get it, It took two left-backs to close down Ramos there. Ribeiro beats McFadden to it. Imura gets there. Ball. I see a lot of targets in the box. I see McFadden. I see Cox. It goes far to Nitti. It's collected in the air by Dijkstra.
Looks like there's an offside call waved off by the center official.
Okay, how about this? I'm going to say right arm in the air means far in the air means near post.
We shall see.
And it may switch depending on the side of the field.
We shall see again.
I may be overthinking this.
It's a possibility.
Sonny Jane gives it to Alex Lee. Alex Lee goes back to Hugh Roberts. Roberts to Dijkstra. There's a lot of players shuffling around for position, but no dramatic sprints. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I think a big part of that is because Uday Imura has not had any time on the ball. OCB doing a really good job of shutting him down immediately, so I think players are having to move to try to create.
And Cox. Looks like the ball went into the 6-yard box. Couple of shots blocked away by Uday Imura.
A little bit of chaos there. Uday Imura able to capitalize, get that ball clear.
From De Silva, which Yombi heads back to Dijkstra. Eventually someone's going to make a mistake and get found out.
Indeed, because it goes both ways, right? When you've got the wind at your back, that ball is going to go a little bit further, go a little bit faster. When the ball's going into when you're going into the wind, it's going to hang up a bit more, so you can kind of bank on that long ball.
Someone's going to make a mistake and get found out.
Indeed, because it goes both ways, right? When you've got the wind at your back, that ball is going to go a little bit further, go a little bit faster. When the ball's going into when you're going into the wind, it's going to hang up a bit more, so you can kind of bank on that long ball, and the defense having to transition more quickly, not quite sure where it's going to land.
Dijkstra has it, taking it slow. Dijkstra looks downfield. Big kick. That's a mismatch. And Nitti wins it. De Silva collects on his chest.
Or McFadden in the air, they both have a few inches on him, so those aerial balls aren't really going to work for the Kickers, which is why I think we've seen them get forward and then stagnate a little bit because they're not trying to do those big crosses in. If they continue with that tactic, we may actually see Matthew Delicott before too long. And as he does, we'll say Nike is a proud partner of the USL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information.
Aguilar loses out in the air. Yombi rolls it back to Dijkstra. Dijkstra chips it out to Roberts. Roberts under pressure from Cox, who does some really good running to chase this ball down. Thompson under pressure, ball is loose. Dijkstra was there before Michael Cox could get there.
That said, if the kickers continue to...
Now Pierre Silva has it. Pierre Silva gets away from Asante and crosses. Dijkstra saves. Good catch in the air from Andrew Dijkstra. He throws it out to Thompson. Thompson on the left. Cuts it back to Aguilar. Aguilar managed to get around Ribeiro. Tipped into the path of Michael Cox. He turns. Troyer gets a tackle and Cox still has it. Shoots. Held by Andrew Dijkstra.
Good reaction save from Andrew Dijkstra to get down low. Less than good defensive work from Aguilar, who swung at that ball, missed it completely. That's why Cox is able to settle and shoot with very little pressure from the kickers.
Dijkstra goes long and left. Ball still in play. Ramos gets to Silva. Dijkstra's off his line, comes out, collects nice and comfortably. Rolls it out to Braden Troyer. Troyer under immediate pressure from Laria. Goes down the line, really good ball to Anthony Grant. Grant holds it up. Cox shoots, again it's held by Dijkstra.
I think I can confidently say what Cox's best position is, which is a big target striker. I think it's another good opportunity off, creating essentially something from nothing.
Lee goes down the line. OCB not letting the kickers out. Cox putting Dijkstra under pressure. Gives it to Hugh Roberts. Roberts to Lee. Down the line, Keegan Smith to Mendoza. Mendoza chips it, looking for Michael Cox. Hugh Roberts does the arms out gesture for all is good. Dijkstra collects. Alex Lee has it. Lee back to Roberts. It's kicked long. Alex Lee's header is a little loose. Dijkstra collects it one-handed.
It looks like it's going to be Romulo putting on a jersey, coming on for Miguel Aguilar.
The little Brazilian fair through. Garcia giving chase. Dijkstra's out and is down on it.
And even with all that chaos from the partially saved shot, the situation with McFadden, it does still end up getting credited to Thompson. So we had our question about how he would do pushing forward. We have our answer. He's got a goal here in the 77th minute of City Stadium.
Dijkstra kicks long. Grant heads it on. SK lose chips. Dijkstra saves, holds, drops to the floor.
I've been really impressed by Pierre Silva being able to get forward, not so much by his last ball. It's been a few different times, there have been opportunities, he just can't quite get...
Michael Cox into the path of De Silva, Lee steps across him, Dijkstra is out, Dijkstra collects. An apology from Roberts to Thompson there, you see that?
No, I did not. I thought you were going to apologize for jinxing the kickers, but you are correct. There was a hand up, my bad, apology.
Dijkstra goes long. Romelu collects on the left. Into header. Dijkstra stretches and tips it just around the post and out for a corner kick.
Really nice save by
Silva. Two arms in the air. Corner kick to the far post. Header. Bounces loose in the box. Punch from Dijkstra. Cox is beaten in the air by Yambi. And then Thompson, and finally cleared by Anthony Grant.
A little bit of a scrum there in the box from the kicker.